5 lights off, and we are racing at Monza with Jarno Opmeer versus David Tonizza on the run down to turn number 1. Bono Huis in 3rd place, Enzo Benito in 4th, and now who's going to get the braking right? Bit of contact there between the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo ahead, but it's Enzo Benito who claims P3. And look at David Tonizza, he's checked out. Say goodbye to the Ferrari out front as side by side goes Freddie Rasmussen and Brendan Lee through Curva Grande. They're going to have to sort that one out when they get to the second chicane. The De La Roja as they go down, braking, threading the needle, heavy with fuel right now. First thing you need to know though, David Tonizza's maintained the lead. Michael Romanides though, in the slipstream, down the iconic main straight at Monza with DRS enabled, and that's going to be very useful indeed for his quest. Problem is everyone's going to get it, so can he do it? The old-fashioned way late on the brakes, soft tyres versus the mediums. That is very, very close to causing damage, but he's got past, and he will be pleased with that one, up to P9. The top two in at the same time, so they do not want to wait to see what Freddie Rasmussen can do. Even without the slipstream, they have come in immediately to cover it off.
Well, Cedric Tomei gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but he's down in 18th, so it shouldn't affect the points paying positions. But let's see what Brendan Lee can do now, Alex. Come on, P2, he hasn't won a race this season, he's a 2-time champion, he's in a great spot now in these mediums. He has to have a solid end to this first stint on wearing mediums and then just go full attack. Nick, what have you been saying?
Yeah, I was just thinking about Brendan Lee, what a fantastic job he's actually doing on this alternate strategy. This is a key moment for him to make his strategy work. How long is he going to go? But he's going to end up on the soft tyres and hopefully aggressive towards the end of the race. Has Freddie Rasmussen gone in a little bit too early and put those medium tyres on? We'll wait and see. But let's see what Brendan Lee can do. I'm super excited.
Well, you don't have to wait too long, Nick, because we are going to get an answer, because Brendan Lee has come into the pits very, very early, wants the use of those soft tyres for as long as possible. Donoso now takes over the race lead, and everyone's cycling back through as everyone makes their stop to put on the mandatory change of tyres.
Here's the swap between the two Mercedes. It makes sense. Bono Huis on the slower tyre, Brendan Lee on full attack, now trying to catch up to Alvaro Carreton next.
Let's see what he can do right about now, pulling out of the slipstream, taking another position. Brendan Lee moves up to 5th. David Tonizza claims the lead back, but it's not an easy one right now, and you can see Freddie Rasmussen is very, very close to Enzo Benito. He's going to have to get a move on because those two on the medium tyres. How far can Brendan Lee go? We're on board with the British driver closing in on Rasmussen ahead, and right now he is a super confident driver. Nothing that Rasmussen is going to be able to do about that one. Up to 4th. Say goodbye to the Ferrari because he's got the momentum, he's got the DRS, and he's got a place on the podium. Will it end there for Brendan Lee? The next two cars up the road, Jarno Opmeer and David Tonizza.
Quick tip, Jarno, just try to make Tonizza believe that you are slower.
We're still shifting.
Yeah, the position we're in at the moment is very, very good.
Play silence.
Is he talking to us or?
I don't know. I wouldn't be offended if he was.
Hold on, I'm getting really excited, Alex. Brendan's 4 tenths behind these two.
So they're trying kidology at the front. They're trying to lull Tonizza into a false sense of security. That tactic, absolutely fine. Apart from Brendan Lee is right there on the charge. He's closed down 2 seconds to 4 to 3 to maybe even 2 tenths of a second, and he has played himself into contention. The battle for the lead. 2 cars right now, well defended. David Tonizza hangs onto it and picks his braking point.
Just so finely poised for these last few laps. Tonizza's been leading this entire way, and I feel like he's got enough battery as well to defend. But look, let's have a look at Jarno's. Right now, he has half of his battery left, which I think is quite a bit more than what Brendan has, because he's just been clinging on.
So Brendan Lee absolutely roared up to these two, but has hit the wall since then. All the pressure that David Tonizza has had on his shoulders, corner after corner, lap after lap, and now Opmeer, all he can do is try and frighten him off the road. How are the nerves? David Tonizza looking for another win this year to add to Vietnam as well. Well, it has been Oh, he's getting very, very close indeed. It was a late show for 1 Alpha yesterday. How close can Otmir get? I think David Tonizza has done just about enough. This one will mean the world to him. It's been a difficult campaign, but the high pressure on his shoulders, well, he has weathered the storm, and David Tonizza wins at Monza with a superb drive. He had 2 threats there, one from Brendan Lee, one from Jarno Otmir, but he was big enough to see them off, and it's all the mascots you like. Tonzilla is back on top.
Brilliant drive from David Tonizza. Beautifully measured. He just had the edge over Otmir on that penultimate lap. That was the crucial thing. He just extended the gap to 7/8 tenths before Otmir had the use of DRS and deployed all of his energy power. There's Brendan Lee, our Aramco F1 Esports driver of the day. I think he deserves it. Brendan back in the fight. I maybe hyped it up a little bit too much, but I got very excited. His soft tyres just run out maybe a couple of laps too early.